Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Today's video, I'm just doing like a life update, baby daddy update, turning 30 update, you know, the whole spiel. I just got out of work, that's why I'm still in scrubs, but like how cute is this scrub top? It's like so cute. My skin disease is still here, flourishing more than ever. I just had my physical, so they prescribed some stuff. Hopefully it works. I haven't gone to pick it up yet, so that's my bad. I just feel like I've been super busy. Like I don't have time to have time, if that makes any sense. So let's just get right into it. Oh my god. Okay, quick question. These little hairs that stick up, does that mean my hair is breaking, or is that broken hair that's growing back? Because look how long my hair is getting. My hair is getting super long, but I'm like, what is this? I take really good care of my hair, so I want to know if I'm doing something wrong and I'm breaking it, or because this section right here forever has these like crazy flyaways and I don't know what's going on. So this will be my first video as like a grown-ass woman. Like I damn near turned a major milestone at this point. Like I am 30, flirty and thriving. It's like one of my favorite movies ever. If you guys don't know what movie I'm talking about, then shame on you. Shame on you. I did a video a couple months ago. Exactly 1 month ago, I did a video saying how I met up with my baby daddy, and y'all were right because he ain't shit, and I updated you guys on it. So I had uploaded that video, and after that I didn't really talk to him. However, once that video uploaded, per usual, like always, he got on social media, did a little rant. Okay, he had posted up, and I'll obviously drop the screenshot because y'all know I'm the screenshot queen. Quick convo with my baby mama be like, me, hey, I want to see my son. Her, hey, you think my ex that cheated on me is going to be at this club? I'm not even going to name it because I'm not going to put that club on. Me, I don't know, but can I see my son? Her, in case he's there, I'm going to go slutty so his girl can see me thirst for him. He put this on social media after I dropped that video. Which is fine because we all know he's fucking psychotic and he's gonna do whatever to make me look like some kind of way. But let's just be clear. Everyone knows, bro, that I'm not gonna talk to you about my personal life. You've literally made up so many lies about me. You've literally made stories up. But I'm gonna meet up with you after 8 months, almost 9 months of not seeing you or you seeing my child, and I'm gonna talk to you about my personal life, or if I'm still caught up on my ex, or if I'm trying to look slutty for a motherfucker. Like, just even him putting that goes to show everyone how mentally unstable this particular person is. So I ignored it, didn't say anything to him. So then, oh my god, I'm looking at pictures of Marcellus going through my screenshots, and I'm like, he is so motherfucking cute. Oh my god, I can't handle it. So he had basically texted me, hey, can I FaceTime Marcellus? I didn't respond. Hey, a couple days later, hey, can I FaceTime Marcellus tonight? Didn't respond. So then he like went on a full page rant about like, I don't even think I have a text anymore. I had to block him like off that email he was texting me on and a number, because I was like, I'm literally not dealing with it. Like, you're a Looney Tune. Literally, a Looney Tune. He had basically texted me and was having a full-blown conversation with himself. Like, literally himself. If you guys can you all see that? Like, full, oh. And he started having a conversation completely by himself. Like, so all I did was send him a screenshot of what he tweeted. Okay? So then he started having a conversation with himself again. So all I responded is, I would never in my life ever say any of that to you. Never mind let you know a single thing about my personal life. Please seek mental health and stop contacting me. And then he goes, I don't know. By the looks of your recent videos, I think you might need some evaluation. You most def told me all of it. 35 hour of our 45-minute chat was about Muffy. LOL, you wouldn't want your fans knowing that. So I just put ha 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 ha. Oh my god, you need help. And he goes, I will. Stop contacting you. LOL. I already told you I'm seeing my son sooner than you think. So there he goes threatening me. Say what you want. It's irrelevant to the facts. And I said, I would never bring him up to you ever in life. When you attack me publicly, after you attack me publicly, including his girlfriend, you really need to try harder to justify being a deadbeat. And here's my thing, like, the fact that he can sit there and convince himself that we actually had this conversation, that this conversation actually happened, so it's in text and in writing that it happened out of his mouth, just goes to show he's literally mentally unstable. So for everyone asking me an update, it has been a month and I blocked him. So I blocked him on the email. Then he hits me up from a Text Now app. He sends me a screenshot of what he sent me on the email. And he said, I attacked you publicly, laughing my ass off. Is that what you call it when someone talks about you to the public? Child, please get your brain checked. I think he traumatized you a bit. Why is he on? I swear he wants to suck Muffin's dick himself. Like, I just don't understand. He goes, plus problems at home with the parents must be catching up to you. Your lies and karma must be catching up. Anyways, big mama, take care. He goes, now you can block me. And this is how I shitted on his life. Just so y'all know how it ended, we haven't talked since. My exact response, which I'll screenshot, which is a novel. I said, I've never lied ever, especially when it comes to my son. I have zero problems at home. My parents split in November, which is their problem, not my son or I. And he's still living in a beautiful home and taken care of and extra loved. He still refers to my dad as his father because nothing has changed. Please don't speak on what you know nothing about. Weren't you just asking if you could hit up my dad and chill? You're legit a psychopath. This is why you'll be staying far, far away from us. And if your receipts on me as a mother, if your receipts on me as a mother, are you using my YouTube channel in contact as well as an ex from last year? I feel so sorry for you. None of what I do online or what I went through affected my son. He's 4 with the vocabulary of a 10-year-old. He's loving, smart, fun, and full of life. Miss me with there's problems anywhere. Only problem was you, and I took care of that on June 28th, 2017. Next time you feel like harassing me via text, please have receipts on actual facts, like how many times you've seen M in 2 years. Never mind the past 8 months. Please have receipts of all you've paid for as well. Please have pay stubs on how much you're making and how much you made the past year, because we all know you can't keep a job for more than a couple months at a time. And please show how much of that money from all your extracurricular activities, we won't even call them jobs, my son has gotten from it. Oh, and you're welcome for not putting your deadbeat ass on child support. I was trying to do a good deed. Have a great fucking life. Blocked him. It's been a month. Haven't talked to him since. So yeah, that's an update. He's mentally unfucking stable, and I will forever say this. Like, every time y'all ask me for an update, he is mentally unstable. I've said this in every video. Like, I can't make this shit up. Like, homeboy will literally, he's such a pathological liar that he will literally believe his own lies. And that's seriously a disease. Like, it's a disease that you need to go see a psychiatrist and try to work it out, try to figure it out. So that's the end of that bullshit. Then we got other drama. Like, my mom and dad have been split up since November. It is now May, the end of May. We're coming to the end of May. And my dad, I think, is now realizing he misses my mom and wants to get back with her, but she's kind of dating someone else. And he's really sweet, he's quiet, he's nice, he's opposite of my dad, and I think that's exactly what my mom needs. And as much as I'm a daddy's girl and I love my dad to death, I would definitely not respect my mother if she ever took my dad back. But now he's trying to use me as like a way, I feel, to get back with my mom, because he called her last night because she went out last night and he was like losing it. And then he hit me up flipping the fuck out like, oh, you know, I still pay for the mortgage, and because my mom doesn't pay for anything except like bills that she has, like credit cards. I pay for the utilities for the crib and my dad still pays for the mortgage. So he's like, I still pay for the mortgage, she's out doing her. I'm like, Dad, yeah, and you're doing you. You had a whole relationship for 6 months with somebody. And he doesn't know my mom's dating. I said she was out with friends. And he was mad that she was even out with friends, which is like a controlling personality, which I've never seen on my dad before, because he was never abusive to my mom by any means besides cheating on her, which I think is low-key a form of abuse, but it's your fault if you take a dude back that cheats on you multiple times. So he like flipped the fuck out, and then he called my mom and was like, I'm so sorry for flipping out. I just got jealous, like I'm getting jealous, which makes me realize that I still have feelings for you and like I want to work it out. Then he hits me up today and he's like, I want to buy you and Marcellus a house in North Andover or Andover. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because me and mom are getting old. Like I realize we're getting older, we're not getting younger. And you know, I want you to raise your son anywhere besides Lawrence and Methuen. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I'm like utterly confused about that. Like, granted, like my goal, like I'm busting my ass. I've been MIA from YouTube, from social media, because I've just been like really working and busting my ass and making money, because I'm like, my goal is to pay my mom's mortgage off and then put a down payment on a house for me. I really like my dream is to pay her mortgage off so she doesn't have to be dependent on my dad anymore or anyone, and she could just like, you know, take time off and enjoy, like not retire, but like enjoy more time. I've been like busting my ass off, so now I'm like, hey, hold up, so you want to put me and Marcellus up into a nice, and mind you, it's like a $680,000 crib. My dad's like, I want to put you and Marcellus up in that crib. So I'm kind of like, what's going on here? And that's kind of hard, because I would love to raise my, like the house is like a mansion. It's beautiful. So I'm like, what's going on? So now I'm like, just family. I've been dealing with a lot of family drama too, so I've been like not really trying to be around anyone. Like honestly, to be honest, I turned 30 on Friday and my birthday weekend was terrible, like absolutely terrible. I was just not. I went out Thursday to celebrate my birthday turning at midnight, but my best friend was miserable and I was miserable because the vibe wasn't right, and I don't like being around negative energy because I'm just a positive person in general, and I'm always smiling and I'm always laughing. So like I just wasn't feeling it. So then I came home and I was emotional because my mom and dad tried to have a birthday dinner, and it just went terribly fucking wrong. So then they were just beefing and they weren't thinking about me, because my mom was like, I don't want you, like I don't want you, and he was like just so mad about it. And then they just started beefing about God knows what, and my birthday dinner was ruined. And then we tried to leave the house to go out, and I just was not into it. My friend was in a wicked bad mood. She wasn't lifting my spirits up in any type of way, so I was like not feeling it. After midnight we left, and I just honestly I came home and cried. And then Saturday, my friend Anthony, which you guys are asking about, and I'll give you an update on that, he came all the way because he lives in the North End. He has like a really nice apartment in the North End of Boston. So he actually came up for my birthday, and we went to a local hookah bar. Like he came over early and like hung out with Marcellus. And Marcellus loves when he comes around and hangs out with him, because they just like, he'll literally act like a transformer with my son and like do crazy shit. So he like distracted my son. Oh my god. So he like distracted my son. I got ready. We ended up going to a local hookah bar, and I had so much fun. It was just me, him, and my other friend Janeri came just to stop by, and I had like a blast because everyone else ditched me. All my other friends non-existent that day. So it was like really me and Anthony. Had so much fun. Me and him got so drunk that he passed out on Marcellus's bed, and I passed out on my bed with Marcellus because Marcellus was already sleeping on my bed. And then we both woke up in the morning. Mind you, he was passed out and I was in the bathroom puking my brains out. And I was debating, I'm like, do I wake him up? Because I was like literally crying. I was like sobbing. And then all I kept thinking is, when did I get this drunk? So then the next morning he woke up. Wow, this is like really bad on camera, guys. Oh. And it's like funny because it's not pimples. It's like so frustrating. I hate it. It doesn't make me feel insecure like I did back in the day, because it's something I've grown to accustomed to, but it just frustrates me. Like, and that's the thing, it will scar. And like, as if I show you, let me see, but all this like right here, those are scars from when I was 19. So it will like be red and inflamed and then just turn into like little freckles. And I'm like, I can't catch a break. And it's not like I'm I guess I am a little stressed, and stress just makes it worse. So I'm like, I'm sorry, this isn't the best looking thing to look at, but it is what it is. Like I gotta deal with it, so do y'all. So then Anthony woke up and was like, oh my god, I think someone drugged us, for sure someone drugged us. And I was like, we were cracking up. He ended up puking his brains out all morning. Then he left around like 11, and I took a nap with Marcellus, and we watched like, well, we were watching Ferdinand, but I like was trying to take a nap while we were watching it. And then I got up and got ready for my Sunday brunch. And then I had like close family and friends come for my Sunday brunch, and it was like really relaxing, and it was probably the highlight of my weekend. It was probably the only thing besides going to Elixir that I really enjoyed myself and was like, okay, this is like nice. So that was my 30th, but I've felt 30 for a while. Like I turned 29 and I already was like, oh, I'm 30. 29 didn't count. I was like, I'm already 30. But I realized honestly that when you get older, friends are not that big of a deal, more family. And if you can find friends that become family and that are basically your family, then you're good. But me going out and like trying to make friends and all that, it's not like on a to-do list. If it happens, it happens. It's cool. I'm always open, and I'm like the nicest person ever, so I'll literally befriend everyone. But it's not like I'm gonna go out and meet someone at a restaurant and like tell them all my business. Like it's just not, when you get to that age, it's just not. I'm really just about making money, being with my son, making money, spending time with my family, and like making certain memories. Like I'm really like saving up. I have like money stashed, and it's like straight up for vacations. Like Marcellus is turning 5 this year, and we are traveling. Like I'm talking Disney, Ireland, Dominican Republic. I might not take Marcellus. I'm going in September, and I haven't decided if I want to take him or not, because it's supposed to be like a girls trip. So my best friend had her appendix taken out this week so she couldn't celebrate my birthday with me. And we've been best friends for 18 years, which was devastating itself. I knew my birthday weekend was gonna be shitty because that happened, and I was like, oh. So we're actually planning on going to DR in September and like celebrating my 30th then. So my son's having a temper tantrum right now. He just got home. He's having a meltdown. And this is why like it's hard. I've been trying to work and film, but it's really hard for me to film as soon as he gets home, because then it's like I can't really say what I want to say. I gotta be careful with my mouth. Like, ugh. She's coming home for a week and a half in June, and we'll like, my niece's 2nd birthday's in June, so she's gonna come and celebrate that. And then obviously we'll do something with each other because we weren't with each other on our 30th. So that's exciting. That's something I'm looking forward to. And it's only a short amount of time, so it's not like a long time where we start getting at each other's throats, because, you know, distance makes the heart grow fonder for sure. And then, so one of my really good friends is younger. She had almost a year ago, dragged me out to the middle of Lowell to meet up with this dude she was talking to that we met out one night. And mind you, when we first met him, he lied and said he was 25. Come to find out, he was only 21. He's even younger than her. So I didn't like him from jump. I'm like a mommy, so when people introduce me to people, I always get those. Like, I throw off my mommy vibes, like, I'm not really feeling him. So we had met him in Lowell, and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling him. But I had snapped him because they were both so drunk. And when I had snapped him, his baby mom had hit me up. Like, I'm telling you, no more than like 30 minutes after I snapped him, his baby mom was in my Instagram DM. I didn't see it till like 3 in the morning though. Like when I already got home, and she's like, I need to know right now if your homegirl hooked up with my baby daddy. We're living together. And I was like, number one, he knew I snapped. He told me to snap it. Number 2, I had recorded him saying, because I asked, oh, are you with your baby mom? And he was like, nah, chill. Like, I'm always gonna take care of her because that's my baby mom, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, yo, don't fuck with this dude ever. Mind you, they made out that night. They didn't hook up. They didn't fuck, none of that. So I was like, don't get with this dude ever. He ain't fucking shit. Like, if his baby mom's flipping out like this, it's for a fucking reason. Mind you, the only reason why I didn't really vibe with his baby mom, like, I was telling her I get it. I was being compliant. I was trying to help her out in the situation. But she kept threatening my girl. Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck your girl up. I'm like, but why are you mad at my girl, though, when your baby daddy is lying to her to get in her pants? Like, that has shit to do with my girl. My girl doesn't know you. She don't owe you shit. So that's the only reason why I was like, all right, she's irrational. She's just like not in her right mind, which I get. I've been there. Like, I've been there with my own baby daddy, so I get it. Fast forward to now, and it's been like 7 months. My homegirl has been fucking with him forever. Like, ever. I've gone to his apartment alone. Like, I have pictures in his bathroom, okay? Chilling, and he knows. Like, I know that they're fucking. It's whatever, and I'm like, at this point, my girl was always there, sleeping over, sleeping at his crib, going to work from his crib, all this shit. Mind you, the whole time, like, I'm nice to him, but the whole time I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of him. I don't really like him. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't really like him. And she's like, whatever, I don't care. It's just like really good sex. So I'm like, fine. So one night we went to, on St. Patty's Day, we were at my homegirl's house all the way in Haverhill, and he was so on my girl's dick that he took an Uber all the way to my homegirl's house in Haverhill. My best friend that I've been friends with for 18 years walked into the party by himself and said he was leaving with us. And I was like, bet. So I told him, I was like, oh, drop me home and y'all go do your thing. But he was like, nah, you're gonna come to the house with us. Go to his crib, and I'm on the couch like, because I'm like, there's no one else there. It's literally just the three of us. So his roommate's not there, none of it. So I'm like, this is so awkward. So then they start he kept asking me like, why don't you like me, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't like you because I think you're a liar. I go, I bet you're still fucking your baby mom right now, but you're lying to my girl and I think you're full of shit. So he's like, I'm not, like, you should like me, like, I could be your friend, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't need any more friends, like, at all. So fast forward to now, I haven't seen him since. I haven't gone to his apartment since. I was on St. Patty's Day. Well, my girl's been continuously fucking him. And then she started lying to me about fucking him because I just kept saying bad news bears, bad news bears. So a mutual friend of mine uploaded him on her Snap with his baby mom like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, so I hit up the girl and I'm like, LOL, like, are they together? Just asking for a friend, literally. So she's like, yeah, they live together. I'm like, how did they live together when my girl was just literally there last night? Like, I don't understand. So she's like, yeah, well, that's what she told me, they live together, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, this is fucking bullshit. So mind you, I'm hitting this girl up and she's hitting up this dude. And he's hitting up my homegirl like, oh, I told you to keep my business between me and you. No one told you to tell your friend. Bro, you had me in your apartment multiple times, chilling, and you even wanted a threesome. What you mean you wanted to keep our business between me and you? If that was the case, you should have never had me in your apartment chilling on the regular. Like, I don't understand. Like, dudes are so stupid. Then he's like, oh, if my baby mom ever hits you up, then make sure you tell her I haven't seen you since the first time your girl snapped me. I'm like, oh my God, motherfucker. That was like a whole year ago. So my girl's like getting heated at this point. Not because she caught feelings, but because she's like, yo, she dead ass asked him, like my homegirl asked him, are you sure you're done? You sure there's always a plane when I film, like never fails. She's like, are you sure you're good? Are you sure you done? Because I'm just not with it. Like, I'm not this like chick type, like I'm all set. So he's like, yeah. She goes, you lied to me this whole time. Literally lied to me. So he was like flipping out on her, and she's like, I don't know why you're flipping out on me. I'm not the one who was cheating on someone. He's like, I was never cheating, but like I'm trying to work it out now. She goes, oh, so now you're trying to work it out now that she might catch wind of me. Now you're trying to work it out. And then she hasn't talked to him since. They're all the fucking same. Like, I don't know if it's the area we live in, but it's all the motherfucking same. Like, bro, you have a whole baby mom that you obviously, if you were all of a sudden working out, you were sleeping with her the whole time, and you're sleeping with who the fuck does that? I don't understand. These dudes, like, if you ain't really with, and I've done this myself, because the last person I was with, I never used condoms, but it's like, don't hook up with anyone unprotected unless you're like even in a relationship. But even at that, you could still be getting fucked over and schemed on. Like, oh, like, look at all this time, and she probably has no clue that he's a piece of shit dog and he's been sleeping with a whole other person. Like, a whole other person. Like, so I've just, like, been watching. I've been celibate. I'll be celibate 1 year next month. And I've been, like, watching my friends do their thing and, like, seeing all these dudes and how they're all the same. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship with your dude and he's posting you up and he's fucking repping you to death. His dick might be unprotected in another bitch, and this is facts. So don't ever get too comfortable. And unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. And I'm all set. Like, I literally value my pussy so much at this point that I'm just like, I'm okay not having sex. Like, miss me with your penises, please. Miss me with the penises. So yeah, that happened, and I've just, like, literally, this happened like 2 weeks ago, if that, like, if it's even been 2 weeks. And I'm just like, yo, I'm all set. Like, thank you for going through this, because you just reminded me why I'm just not out here letting dudes talk game to me, letting dudes fucking try to get in my panties. Because it's like, what's at the point, like, at the end of the day, what's the point? They're gonna lie to you. They gonna fuck you. They might, God damn it, they might even give you an STD or get you pregnant. Fuck that. Oh my God, fuck that. No. And I just, like, I hear stories. I literally hear stories about, like, people I don't fuck with anymore and what they do to people. And I'm just like, I'm so thankful it's not me. Like, I just, like, turning 30 has just been, like, a whole, mind you, I've been 30 at heart for a whole, since 29 anyway. But this has been, like, a whole leaf, like, turning point for me, like a turning leaf. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time for fake friendships. I don't have time for people that, like, weren't raised right. I don't have time for people that are careless of other people's feelings. Like, I just don't have time. I literally don't have time to have time. Like, I don't have any time for myself at all. At all. I feel like I'm literally running in circles, and by, like, then the day's over and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be 31 before I blink. Like, it's too much. Life is moving so fast, and I'm just like, I'm trying to slow it down, but I'm also really grateful that it's moving this fast, because there's so much to look forward to, and there's so much to be thankful for, and there's so much that I am not dealing with anymore, and I'm just like, wow, thank you, Lord. Thank you. And I also had my physical, my 30-year physical, and I'm healthy. My blood work came back good. I'm healthy. No STDs, and I'm, you know, a healthy 30-year-old, and that's a blessing in itself. Like, health is so fucking important. And you guys must be wondering, I don't know why I didn't say this, where I got a job. I got a job. I wasn't looking for a job, and I actually was like, oh, I'm not gonna work because I'm making good money and I don't need to work. But I decided finally that in September, I'm gonna start my prereqs for nursing, and I'm gonna get the ball rolling. I'm literally obsessed with the medical field. So I decided, let me look for jobs that are per diem so I can get, like, my foot in the door and have experience. Because one thing they look for when you're, like, in nursing school and doing clinical is if you're doing anything, if you have experience. And I'm like, I can't really be like, yeah, I've been doing YouTube and that's gonna help me in the medical field. So I was like, let me get my foot in the door somewhere. So I got hired per diem, which is I pick my own hours basically when I feel like fucking working, in an ER. I'm not gonna say the hospital, but I got picked in an ER, and I'm this ER secretary, which is, like, super intense, fast paced. Like, I've been working, like, I worked all week. It's now Wednesday, and every shift, every 8 hours has blown the fuck by. Like, I blink and I have 30 minutes left of my shift, and I'm like, how in the fuck did that just happen? I love my job. Mind you, it's, like, really intense, and I could get stressful, and y'all know I can't get that stressed because I get anxiety, but I love it. I honestly love it, and I get real cozy in that bitch. So when I do get my nursing license, I can just, like, wiggle my way up, because I actually love the ER. Like, I absolutely love the ER. And I think, and I regret not going back to school. I mean, if I knew everything I knew now, I would go back to school and actually go to be a doctor. But I'm too old for that now. So the goal is to become a registered nurse, and by the time I'm 36, 37, become a nurse practitioner. That is the goal. And I think the medical field needs someone like me that's super compassionate. I love to love people. I'm wicked. I'm very, very, very understanding. I just think I'm made for this field. Literally made for this field. And working in this environment has just made me realize, it's only been a couple weeks that I've been working there, but it makes me realize how blessed I am. Having good health is so important. Having a family that loves you and nurtured you your whole life, I'm so fucking thankful for. Like, going to this job makes me leave and just feel so blessed. Blessed and humble, and I'm going to forever remain blessed and humble. I am so humble, like so humble. This 30-year mark, I've done a lot of childish shit. I've talked a lot of shit and all this shit, and that will always be a part of me. Like, if I got something to say, whether it comes out ratchet or childish or whatever, I'll say how I want to say. But one thing about me is I have the biggest heart on the face of the planet, and I love that about myself, and it shows in any job that I do. It shows in anything that I do, and I am looking forward for September so I can get this ball rolling, because I cannot wait to be a nurse. Like, it's just something I'm so excited about, and I can't wait. Like, I honestly wish I could rewind, like fast forward and actually be there already, but I need to slow down because time is already moving so fast, and I know I'm gonna get there sooner than later. So yeah, this is my life update, and I actually need to cook dinner right now, and I don't work tomorrow. I have tomorrow off, and it's gonna be beautiful, so I think I'm gonna do something with Marcella. So I'm going to go cook dinner and edit a few videos that I haven't uploaded yet, and edit this one, and I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you and I missed you. Bye.